Contraband checking in for another journal entry, and this week has been kind of whack because I've been under the weather. So the thing about being sick, why I completely despise it, is because when you're sick, you're kind of prone to being lazy because you don't feel like doing shit. So even though I am under the weather, it's my job to deliver to you these journal entries. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
Right now, dropping and shaking, we in the mood. Right now, get in the lot, we in the groove. Right now, let me see why, let's see you move. Right now, I don't wanna talk.
This week I was chilling with my homie, and my mother called, and while I was talking to her, my tone of voice was a little bit aggressive unnecessarily. Like, basically, I was talking to my mother as if I was annoyed when I shouldn't have been doing that. And after I got off the phone call, my homie, he asked me, he was like, yo, do you ever feel like you're a little bit standoffish to your parent? And I was like, totally, 100%. And in that moment, I realized that that's not right. You know, that's an issue that I need to change. That's something that I need to fix, because it's about spreading love and embodying love and being that, especially when it comes to your parents. So with that being said, I realized that I have an issue of love. And it stems back to when I was younger. For some reason that I don't have the answers to, people wanted to bully me, talk down on me, and make fun of me. I was always the kid that stuck out like a sore thumb. Like, I definitely tried to fit in, and I definitely attempted to be friends with everyone, but I've always been different. I've always been the oddball, and no matter how hard I tried to fit the mold of somebody else's social circle, I still stood out. And because of that, I got picked on heavily, and I got bullied pretty harshly. And when I talk harsh, I mean to the point where I've actually been peed on before by somebody who I thought was my friend. That happened to me. So when it comes to bullying, I understand your struggle if it's something that you're going through, and I get it. I know what it's like. And because of that, I had to build tough skin. People's words did hurt me at one point in time. It did hurt my feelings. And that's when I told myself, no more. I'm not going to let these people's words affect me no more. So what I did as a defense mechanism is I began to build tough skin. I began to create a tough exterior to the point where when I did get made fun of, it didn't faze me. I didn't feel it because I got rid of my emotions. I got rid of my feelings. So I was cold. I made myself cold-hearted, and I was like that for years, all throughout elementary, all throughout middle school, all throughout high school. So now I've reached a point where people care for me and love me, and that needs to be reciprocated. But because I've been living life with a cold heart for so long, I now have to relearn how to love. I now have to refocus my energy to exude happiness and selflessness. And when my homie asked me why am I standoffish with my mother, like, I had no excuse, because there is no excuse. But part of becoming a better version of you and a part of being the best version of myself is realizing the issue and doing what it takes to fix it. So I'm just here to tell you that when it comes to your parents and your loved ones, don't be standoffish. Don't, talk to your parents like you're annoyed or they're doing something wrong. Like, talk to your parents with love and compassion, and realize that you're here because of them, and they sacrifice a lot for you to be here. There's a roof for your head and food to eat, and they're there when you need them. And I love my mother with every fiber of my being, and I completely desire to reciprocate the blessings and the favor that she bestowed upon me throughout the years. I'm just being honest with you, honestly. I'm just being honest with you, and I'm putting it out there that I do have an issue with love, even when it comes to my friends. Like, it got so bad to the point where literally people have been calling me selfish and self-centered for years, and that's not the case. Like, I am somebody who has love for people. I am that guy who cares too much. I am that guy who put others first before me, but because of how I trained my emotions to become, I stopped saying thank you. I stopped showing gratitude. I stopped showing love and internalized it. So even though you did something nice for me and I am grateful, because I built that tough skin and that exterior, I wouldn't express that. And then pride starts to play a part. Oh, I'm not gonna say this because what's understood doesn't have to be said. That's a logic of thinking that I don't agree with anymore. Sometimes what's understood does need to be said. Sometimes you do need to say thank you. Sometimes you do need to say how grateful you are. And sometimes you do need to tell somebody you got love for them, because you never know. They might, because you haven't said it, how do they know? So to my homies that's watching it, this is the explanation behind why you think I'm selfish and why you think my heart is cold. It's not. I got a lot of love to give, and I want to share it, and just bear with me, because I've acknowledged that I have an issue of love, and I'm working towards learning how to express the way I feel and be grateful and show gratitude. So that's what today's lesson, well, not today, but that's what this week's lesson was. And I hope that in my flaws, you can find your strength and know that I am relatable. I am human, and I don't got all the shit together. I'm not where I want to be in life, but I do believe I'm exactly where I should be. And I'm gonna honor where I'm at in life by giving it my best effort. And part of giving it my best effort is realizing that I have an issue with love and fixing it. So if you have an issue with love, fix it. And part of what I did to fix it is I challenged myself to say I love you and thank you to somebody every day. So let's do that. Let's spark that back up. Practice relearning how to love by telling somebody how grateful you are and how much you love them every day. Don't let a day go by without saying thank you or I love you for somebody that you appreciate. Let's fix our issue of love together. Contraband signing out.